What's going on, Passport family? Welcome back to another episode of Men on the Move. Guys, before we get started, go ahead and like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. That's going to help you guys to stay notified to when I drop a new video. And it's going to help me out to reach a broader audience. And guys, without further ado, let's get into this video. So, Passport family, we got another email coming from one of the brothers named Jamal. And the brother hit me up and he told me, man, he said, bro, I need a break. And man, I completely understand. But let's see what he said, Passport family. He says, Men on the Move, I've been feeling overwhelmed lately and I just need to get away from all the negative stuff in my life. I've been thinking about taking a vacation to Sosúa, Dominican Republic. I've heard that the women there are incredibly beautiful and curved up. I'm hoping to find one to keep me company during my vacation. The idea of relaxing and drinking a beer, exploring new places, sounds like just what I need right now. I'm looking forward to some fun and excitement, and Sosúa seems like the perfect destination for that. But I would like to hear from you. Do you recommend Sosúa for me? Or did you choose Sosúa when you needed a break? Hell yeah, big dog, I chose Sosúa when I needed a break. And shout out to you, Jamal, man. I really appreciate you writing me, bro, and rocking out with the channel, man. I really appreciate that. But yeah, bro, I most definitely chose Sosúa when I needed a break. And it wasn't because I just knew it was this great spot, man. Like, I'm just like you, man. I'm just like you. You know, watching YouTube and seeing many different people go down to Sosúa, different countries and DR in general. And I was just trying to weigh my options. And, like, I just got more experience being around Dominicans as a whole. And I've been to DR like many times before I went to the Sosúa part of it. So, man, me going to Sosúa really came from, you know, watching Ronan's story time, you know, because I've only been going back and forth to Sosúa for maybe about 2 years now. So me going to Sosúa was just, you know, listening to Ronan speak about it enough. Speaking about DR, really. But then when he spoke about how, you know, Sosúa was so good, like, I reached out to him and he just made me pumped up to go out there, and I decided to take my first solo trip out there. You see, listening to Ronan's channel, man, you will hear him talk about, when he speaks about Sosúa, you'll hear him speak about the reset. And man, that is so powerful, bro. So when I finally got to the island, I got to experience exactly what he meant, and I got to experience it for myself, man. Like, it's completely different when you experience it for yourself versus you have other people telling you about, you know, that experience and experiencing the reset. So I believe that going out there to Sosúa, man, you telling me that you need a break. I don't know what's going on in your life, but you told me that it was negative. Let me tell you, man, like, when you go out to Sosúa, it's gonna feel like that paradise life is just gonna wash over you, man. It's just gonna wash you clean from all those negative thoughts, all your worries that you've been thinking about in the States, you know, that have been stressing you out, bro. It's like all of that stuff is just gonna wash away just by you being on a beach and seeing all the beautiful women out there. You know, you enjoying sipping on that beer like you was talking about, man. You know, like you need to go to Flip Flop, man. You know, he got the coldest beers out there in Sosúa. So definitely, man, Sosúa is definitely gonna be your spot, your number one spot. Man, I believe that from my experience. You know, if you're trying to really, you know, just decompress, bro, and just, you know, relax. You know what's so good about Sosúa, man? It's like when a man hits Sosúa, it's almost like he can go back to his primal nature, man. Like, it's not America. Like, America tries its damnedest to make men so effeminate. So just walking out in the street, walking out, you know, in stores and whatnot, and when you see a beautiful woman in America, man, there's so many negative things that can come behind that. You know, you can be saying that you stalk. It could be said that you're stalking a woman. It could be said that, you know, you're just looking at her weird. You can make her feel all uncomfortable and shit. Like, it can become a big mess. So it's almost to the point now where guys just rather not even look at women in America. But let me tell you, man, when you hit Sosúa, oh, it's a complete different thing. It goes back to your primal nature, man. You're looking at women, man. You can go approach women, and I'm not gonna say that 100% of the time that, you know, those women are gonna be down to be with you, man. But, you know, it's definitely a better chance at you getting women than within the States. And they're more cool and friendly, if anything, and respectful, bro. Like, women in America can be so disrespectful. So you going to Sosúa, you're going to experience what the South used to be in America, you know, what the South used to be with the hospitality, what, you know, saying good morning and whatnot, just greeting you and smiling. Like, that's what the South used to be. And I don't know what happened to that within America, but, you know, DR takes that times 10. And listen, Jamal, man, like, that's just one part of the reset. You know, me talking about the woman, that's my thing. You know, like, I ain't nothing but a thought. That's my thing. I like to go out to Sosúa and, you know, I like to enjoy the woman. Why is that? Because, you know, I'm just an average dude. So I'm working still. You know, I haven't amassed, you know, amount of income where I can just stay out in Sosúa. So, you know, I'm only able to get out to DR maybe like, you know, 3-4 if I'm lucky, you know, times in a year. And, you know, I really be grinding to do that, working 2 jobs and all. But, you know, I don't know your situation, man, but, you know, people like Brother Keith, man, shout out to Brother Keith. All it took for him was one time to go hit Sosúa, man. And he decided that he wanted to come back to the States and sell everything he has and move out there. Now, mind you, he's an Army veteran, or he's a military vet. And it's like, he didn't just move out there because of the woman. You know, he was living a pretty decent life, or a good life here in the States. But he moved out there because it was just so peaceful, man. You can enjoy yourself, like living out your days, a cheaper lifestyle, and you get more for your money. The food is going to be fresher. The food is just so good and rich out there. Like, even going into like a wing spot, like Flip Flop. Like, bro, I promise you, when you get to Flip Flop and you compare the wings that you taste there compared to like a Wild Wings or whatever type of wing stop, like Wingstop that you would taste here in the States, it's just miles, leaps and bounds better, bro. And also, brother, when you're talking about exploring, I also feel like Sosúa is also just the perfect spot. Man, you right there in Pedro Crisante, so you're gonna have fun. You know, you're gonna have Playa Chiquita, you're gonna have Playa de Sosúa. You're right by all the action. But when you want to explore out there, like say if you want to go to Puerto Plata, you maybe want to head out there to Santiago. Like, I had a story time about how I got trapped out there in Santiago, and, you know, I ended up having to stay in Mocha. Like, you know, you also have the very first spot that I hit in Dominican Republic was Jarabacoa. So, you know, if you want, it doesn't take long, maybe like 2.5 hours to hit all those places. Well, not all at one time, but to get to each one of those places from Sosúa. You can definitely explore those options depending on how long you're going to be out there on the island, bro. Then there's so many different type of events and things to do. Like, if you're trying to get out there and just be on a beach, you know, you might want to rent a boat out there. If you want to be out there in the water, many of the guys love those ATV rides. You know, I love them too. I just haven't gotten the chance to, you know, get out there on those ATV rides because, you know, clapping cheeks. But them ATV rides that look fun, man. You can get out there and Puerto Plata and get on the Teleférico. Then you have, like, if you got time, Jarabacoa. If you got bread too, you got Jarabacoa. Like, there's so many goddamn cabins out there in Jarabacoa, man. That's freaking beautiful. You know, you can go out there and, hell, if you want to take a chick out there, I'm pretty sure she would love that shit. So, man, there's a lot to do, brother. There's a lot to do, and I'm telling you, you will decompress. Relaxing is just like, that needs to be the second name of Sosúa, relaxation. But, you know, a Flip already gave it Paradise Life. And that's what it feels like, man. Sosúa just feels like paradise, bro. So, yeah, man, brother, I really hope that you get out there and experience Sosúa, experience that reset for yourself. And I know you're going to have a great time, brother. And I'm hoping that, you know, you guys get out there for the Halloween, man. Many of you guys, you know, who are getting your passport, or you're thinking about going down to Sosúa, man, Halloween, around that 23rd time, I believe, Flip is throwing the event from the 23rd to the 28th. You guys are going to enjoy that, man. It's going to be a banger. So if you can, bro, try to wait and book your tickets for that time, man. And if you do, I'll be out there. I know Flip's going to be out there. I wish I could have get Uncle Jay out there. But yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward to that time, and I hope I see you guys out there too. So man, thank you for writing me, Jamal, man. And anybody else, if you guys have anything you want to ask me, or if you want to reach out, I'm gonna leave my email in the description. And yeah, man, that's it. I'll be out.